All right, before we get started, just want to say thank you to everybody that became a member and want to learn to take their game to the next level. Now, I'm not only going to be posting my stuff, I'll be posting other people's stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be in the Patriots offensive playbook, and we're going to be in the Wild Trips close. It's like the Wild Trips Pats from last year. However, they did remove the corners play that I used to use and abuse all the time and replace it with motion corners, which is not that good, okay? I would rather you use out routes in this year's Madden instead of corner routes, unless you're running against like zone. So let's talk about this, man. I'm gonna try to remember all the setups, man. Okay, there's just so many, but let's focus on tight end whip. Tight end whip was one that I used to use a lot. However, the setups that I use now do not work. Let's go ahead and attack cover 3, and I'm gonna show you guys just some pretty simple setups. Now, before, what we used to do is we used to take this RB, slant him, and then be on an out route. This was our setup for the tight end whip. However, you'll notice in this game, man, that something's up with the right side of the field, and my tight end typically gets bumped a lot now. So right here, boom, he'll get open. But you'll see right here that because of the matchups and all that right there, he doesn't really, there's no wide open space for him no more because the way they changed up the defense. Now, we don't really want to use that no more. So my first go-to setup for you guys is A, RB, like this. Run the streaks and attack the seam. So RB would be the guy I'm looking for. Now, you don't have a bailout route, which means you need to turn Y into an in route. So this is going to be our first setup right here. We're going to snap the ball, look for a little zone right here. And it was an overthrow, but you'll see right there in the weak spot of that cover 3, you can actually attack it. Okay, now there's going to be some times where you'll make the wrong read. So right there, little open window, boom, catch and go down. That's one of the setups. Alternatively, okay, if your running back don't get hung up, you come underneath to my guy here. Okay, so that's your next setup, your next read as far as you need yards or you just need like 3 yards, and the user's back there trying to cover everything. Okay, so again, one more time, you can see the running back route. Sometimes he gets hung up. It looked right there, the right side of the, that pass rush is crazy. I think they're having trouble with the offensive pass coverage on the right side of the field. So you're gonna have to slide protect his way. So LBL1 that way. And this is the first setup, man. Here, come here. And now you have your running back. I use these religiously, bro. I use my tight end and my running backs more than my wide receivers because the way the ratings work, it's insane. Alternatively, what we can do next is we can go ahead and put Y on a Texas, okay, like this, and run it this way. And with the way this play is set up, he'll always be open on the Texas route. Why is that? Because I'll show you guys an instant replay, okay? You gotta probably write all this down, man, okay? I'm sorry, but you'll probably have to write all this down, okay? You'll see that this guy, or whoever the flat is, will prioritize him. The hook curls will back up, right? You see how they're all shifting to the right, bro? Leaves this guy wide open. I don't know why. It's not all cover 3s, it's some, right? But the way it's set up with tight end whip and like the tight end coming toward the middle of the field, it just creates leverage for you to just create chaos. Again, hit him early, hit him early, hit him early, get your yards. That's the way we run Texas routes, angle routes. Probably real good to use in the red zone as well. So one more time so you guys can see it. Hit him early, go up the field. Boom. Now alternatively, you can motion your running back across, right? Here. Put him on a Texas here, right? And streak A. This will create you some mad leverage. Mad leverage. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's other things that you can do against cover 3 with this play right here. This is going to be true for all the matches and all the cover 4s, cover 3s for sure. Even cover 2s, I would imagine. We'll try it. But we're going to go ahead and streak A, streak RB, and put B on an in route like this. And then we'll go ahead and let's wheel route, or we could block the running back. But if you want to use him, you can put him on a wheel route like this. All it's gonna do is create leverage, man, for B to come underneath, okay, like this. I didn't get that off. I did slide protect. That's my bad. Try to slide protect to the right. That's one of the most important things I can tell you guys right now. Slide protect to the right. One thing I do want to see, let's go ahead and wheel route him here. Yeah, you can come down with your in route. So come down with your in route. You see, stock it puts it up there, but you want to bring it down on a stem, okay? So you're gonna select B, LB, L1 for stem. And you can move the in route. So bring it down as far as you can, almost like a drag. Here, he'll come underneath, money. See what I'm saying? Alternatively, check this out. If it's match coverage in cover 3, put your running back on a Texas route and then drag A, okay? You'll notice something crazy happens with this tight end as he's wide open in these windows. Like I said, it's gonna be the same thing for, we'll try cover 4. We'll just do cover 4, like quarters, match and stuff. I know that it'll work for against the drop, but Texas with the drag combo, and we're all alone in match coverage over here on this side. They're gonna have to play the hard flats. So when they play the hard flats, you hit them up the seams. You get what I'm saying? You really don't want to run. I used to run scat. Look, I can try it again, but I used to run scat and I would just stem this guy up like this, okay? And then put this guy. I mean, you could leave him on that if you want. Leave. Oh, this guy's so. Oh, he didn't even block him, bro. But the RB routes, it's boxed anyway. It's different now this year. It's not like we used to run it. Okay, what else? As far as the post, it depends, right? It depends. You can try, but these guys back up kind of far. We used to use the X route. If I come up with more stuff, I'll use it. But right here, we used to hit over here. But oh, he actually caught that. Holy crap! But we used to hit that. But the hook routes are backing up a lot further, which means, I mean, maybe an in route would pull him. We can try RB on the streak. Maybe the A route will pull him. I doubt it. Maybe wheel route this guy, create some more. Let me try this right here. Yeah, no, see, that's a match right there. That's a match. You don't want to throw those, okay? Match is going to get boxed out. We don't use that setup no more because it's not trustworthy enough, but that's the cover 3, the cover 4 variants. Let's go ahead and try the drag a wheel route against cover 4, but this is going to be tight end whip, okay? Remember this play? Really good concept cover 4. Let's just do cover 4 quarters right here. Let's just see what happens. We'll do Texas drag. I didn't pass protection here, but again, match coverage right here. You'll be able to do that. Now, alternatively, man, since it's like man defense, you could probably use the whip route again because the way it reacts, or the RB route. Matter of fact, it could just be the RB route, but you could come here, right? Go underneath the routes. Let's try this again with the running back tight end combo here. Boom. There goes this guy. I didn't have time to throw it. You'll have angle routes, drag in the tight end route, but the RB route, I wonder if it's the money because it's a speed out. It is the money. You see what I'm saying? That's against the cover 4 quarters. It's going to be the money because the way the defense matches, it's too late. It takes too long to match. So there's a little stutter step in the reaction time to reacting to the speed out. All right, so that's that play right there. Now against man defense, man, like cover 1 stuff, though, that's a little bit more trickier, but you do have plays in here. But I would recommend you guys do this. I'm going to teach you guys. We'll go Y option will, okay? Because you're going to face someone that's going to let's just run one that I know people will run online. I would say the cover 1 hold from 2-4, right? Okay, so right here. All right, what I would do here is I would take RB and streak him. I would drag B, right? And then I'll take A, put him on a quick out route or a smart route. It doesn't matter the out route, okay? It doesn't matter. So our first route, I'm gonna have to slide protect this way because this guy's just gonna come through. As far as running back, I mean, you could put him on a route as well. But this is gonna be our first setup right here. And we're gonna look for our tight end, okay? Here, boom. Tight ends are gonna get wide open in this play, man, against this play. Because remember what I told you guys, if you paid attention to my videos from College Football 26, they're glitchy, bro, okay? It's glitchy. So let's go ahead and streak this guy and drag this guy. Let's stem him up. Let's see if he can get the release on the stem up. Let's go ahead and just put him on an out route here. Let's just see what happens here. Boom, boom, there he goes, get open. Yeah, this guy's getting in my way. Maybe not stem him up. That might not be the good idea. Let's go ahead and streak both of them here, okay? Boom, right here to the out route against that cover 1. And the reason we're running that out route is because we're gonna dodge the 3-rec hook. We don't want to come to the yellow, okay? Now the things that used to work good, like RB on a zig, right? If it's outside coverage, he may not get open. See right there, he's kind of blanketed. A little harder to throw those this year. However, I still do the 1v1 on my left side. Let me show you what I mean. I'll take X and put him on a zig. I'll take Y out of the equation, have a little 1v1 going on here. Alternatively, you can even bring B, streak RB like this. Get your little 1v1 over here on this side and go up the field. Now that they brought zigs back, this is going to be one of my go-to plays against a man defense. Trust. I'm going to win a lot of games just because of that setup right there. Now, this play right here, if they're running like a man blitz, show you guys something else, son, okay? It won't always work, but it's going to work a lot. Let's just say they go man blitz, right? Let's pick one that they probably run. Over Storm Brave nickel white. Let's just try that. Okay? Now, if you try to run this like this, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. unless you have that post, baby. And that's why we run this play right here, because of that post. Now, are there times that post is gonna get boxed? Absolutely. So you have to be careful because you are playing with fire on this one right here. Once he breaks, you throw it. Once he breaks, you throw it and hope for the best and hope you got that leverage. Alternatively, if you try to max protect, LB L1, you could pick up the blitz. However, some people turn into blues now. You see the blues back there? See what I'm saying? So be careful, because that's gonna happen. If you find yourself struggling, you'll max protect and then you'll take him on a speed out. Okay, so speed out this way. Maybe stem it up right to him. Once he breaks the out route, boom, money. So we're in a max protect going outside. If you're not gonna max protect, you can run that deep post. If you're gonna max protect, go outside, okay? Alternatively, we got back to we can max protect again, and we can run a little 1v1, bring B across the field, which I don't recommend even looking at him. You wanna go for this 1v1 over here again, against all mad defenses, man. That's why it's back. And if you have an elite wide receiver, which I could probably move my guy over here from my right to my left, McLaurin, I could probably put him over there. But you gotta understand that they get played better because they're superstars. The guys with the lower ratings actually break ankles better than the ones that are superstars. And I never got that about Madden. It's been like this for 2 Maddens already. That's why I utilize my tight ends more than the wide receivers. However, now that the zigs are back, that's what we're gonna be looking for in a lot of the gameplays. Now, we can block the tight end, slide protect opposite from him. If we don't trust that route, we can run like a in route here, get RB out the way like this. So if the X route doesn't develop, we come over here, right? And it's gonna be harder to execute if he's getting jammed up. Alternatively, you could just bring him around, right, like this, and put him on an out route. Block the tight end, slide protect opposite to the tight end like this. Go ahead and slant RB. And you have this look right here, boom, coming across the field. He won't be able to stop it like that. Now the user's going to have to identify a running back and play him. He won't be able to play your corner routes and stuff like that. So this play right here to attack man defense. Now for straight up zone, like maybe cover 2, let's go ahead and attack cover 2. We're gonna go ahead and use scat. Scat has the best corner route if you're gonna try to run a corner route. And let's pick a Tampa 2, 3 Cubs, fine. All right, right here. If you run it this way, it's not enough. Damn, I didn't block that guy. Not enough, because if we throw RB, there's people, the cloud flats there. So that's not enough, and we know that, right? Instead, what we're going to do is you can actually move this guy, right? You have like a little crosser coming across the field, but you also have to be careful with this because you're not gonna have the time for it to develop that. So let's just be honest. We used to run this religiously as well. We have X going across the field, but you'll also have RB in a window right there if you can make that, right? But you don't have enough time, let's be realistic. So we're gonna have to use this in a stem, which is the corner route right here, and then take A and just put him on, because you can't do flat. I would say just put him on an out route like this. So it look like this, which is good enough. It's good enough. Block the running back, slide protect right. And then we can look for him or RB. We didn't have the time, but RB right there, I don't know, man. They're gonna have to patch the right side of the field as far as your defensive line, because it's not just me going through it. I think everybody's going through it. You can even stimulate. Let's respot the ball, because that's kind of far. That's kind of far, man. A lot of information to pack in. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm just trying to give it all to you guys. I'm sure there's gonna be some stuff I miss I'll have to bring up later. But you could deep this guy out, like put him on a deeper one. And you can even hit the tight end. He's on a vertical hook. Or you can just come over here, boom. Well, I guess we just can't throw deep passes. This is why I've changed to the short game in my gameplays, because of this. Alternatively, don't forget, you could still flap this guy, streak this guy like this, and run it like that, right? You can still try that right there, and then go to the sidelines. Boom. You didn't catch it, but you get what I mean. Or you can come over the middle of the field, depending on what you see. You could also try to post him, right? Oh, that's not the post. That's a post sit. I don't know why I keep thinking that's a post. But you can try to post this guy, but I would recommend you, if you do that, bring this guy out, run a Texas here, okay? I would run it like that. Like that. There goes this guy, but nah, this is not enough time. But you'll see, if you see the backfield is developing, the post is coming over the middle. It's like I said, I've had to change my schemes and money plays to lower passes, because you'll see that the streak takes care of this guy. This guy's gonna be open right here. If I have the time, it's open right there. So if you have a better offensive line, this is the area you're gonna look for. I'm gonna try it one more time, but like I said, we're gonna streak RB. Wait, actually, let's go ahead and post. Streak RB like this, Texas. Let's go ahead and motion this guy out right here. It's actually gonna help us with that mid read. This guy's just coming for me, bro. I just can't, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can try to double team him, I guess. It's just not enough time. But I'd rather you guys see that it's possible if the circumstances are right. But right now they're just not, man. So post here. I kind of want to block the running back, but no, because he's just gonna, let's just double team the right side guy. Let's see if they help, man. Let's just see. Here. Right over the middle. Money. See what I'm saying? That's what you're really looking for. Good luck throwing passes like that, but I am giving it to you guys so you guys have the full effect. As far as everything else, we can go with a stem routed underneath in route like this, coming underneath, getting under all the zones in cover 2. Boom, money. Alternatively, running the angle with the drag on our tight end. The angle will stretch the defense backwards. Let's go ahead and put this guy on a post like this, kind of mimicking the other play that we ran, and we come across with our tight end. Alternatively, because we know the yellow's back up, right, we can go ahead and streak RBA, like we're gonna run a cover 3 beater here, and then we just come underneath with our running back, and now we're going back up the field now. So you're gonna use what I gave you and blend it in with anything else that you come up with yourself. And that's pretty much it, man. As far as other plays, I don't see a lot of plays of me using because of the time to throw, the time to release the ball. You do have the motion halfback corner, which has the outside zig, but I would be careful with any of these. Motion Y Poco might be a good play, okay? It might be a good play. I would just take the tight end, maybe do this. But your running back route, well, there he comes again, man. The right side of the field is cooked. Don't forget to slide protect, bro. Slide protect, bro. Don't be me. Go ahead and streak the tight end. Here. Nah, I see it's kind of getting cooked. You'll have to use your own manual zig routes and stuff like that. Let's look at this guy. Maybe the speed out. Oh, he's gonna cook me right here. I'm getting cooked on the right side of the field, bro. Here. He kind of coming in because but I still don't even have time. There's no time to do it. Out route, you'll see that your slot receiver has an out route option. Let's see if he could break free. Oh, that's zone. But yeah, he could. I just threw it to him late. You know why? Because I saw him sit and I have a smoke screen on the right side. So let's go ahead and just do this. Let's slide protect this way and let's look at our RB route and see what it does. Here. Nice little speed out. And we still don't have time, bro. But you guys see what's open. You see, just mess with it for a little bit. It might be the Commander's offensive line is just terrible. Or it could be that the practice mode's on sim again, which makes it even more difficult. But that's the scheme in a nutshell, man. That's pretty much the adjustments I'm on right now. As I update it, I'll let you guys know. I appreciate you guys stepping out and hopefully I gave you some jewels to work with and you can attack people. Love you guys, man. Peace.